Hello everyone, and welcome to this update here at Knott's Berry Farm from OC Coasters and Theme Parks. Here we have Montezoomas Revenge, Construction and Refurbishment, episode number 21. As I said, Miss Soul Spin's up and running, which is nice to see. But yeah, Montezoomas Revenge. We'll get into this update and tell you more about what I heard from guest services, what I've heard from different staff, what's going on with Jaguar, and of course what's going on with our favorite Schwarzkopf roller coaster. So buckle up and get ready for this update here as we look into what's been going on with Montezoomas Revenge and Knott's Berry Farm, but mainly Montezoomas Revenge. All right, we'll catch you guys around the corner. I don't remember those decorations on the temple. Yeah, guys, entering Jaguar here and just soaking in this ride. How much we love Jaguar and this ride. You know, we have so much history with this ride. So we never know when our last ride will be, but we're going to enjoy them all and treat them special as such. All right, and continuing this Montezoomas Revenge update, we're obviously not in Montezoomas Revenge. But since they promised us theming, they promised us booby traps, trying to stop the explorers from getting Montezuma's gold. And we would be kind of living the life of the explorers going through the Forbidden Fortress. So in case they go cheap and there is no temple theming, I'm kind of providing the theming here to go with it, to use your imagination for the upcoming Montezuma, the Forbidden Fortress. But yeah, classic ride on Jaguar here. All right. All right, so it looks like we can choose our destiny for which seed we want here on Jaguar. Going through from the seats of the mighty Jaguar here. As you guys can see, they're getting progress here. We got this forklift part here. They cleaned this area all out underneath. They got this new fencing right here. They're going to be putting up shortly here. This way, we got different electronic equipment. And towards that circular area, you can see the ladder right there, and they're getting ready to install that piece of track between the end of the launch and the front entering the loop there. So all that area looks like they've been really working and getting closer to our goal here, guys. So things are looking great on this update. Just got off the Beagle Bonanza, folks, and man, does it look great. Between the loop and the front spike, we saw a lot of tools and a lot of stuff going on. And yes, what a fun ride on the Beagle Bonanza here we just did, and some great views of the coaster. Let me tell you, they have re-welded a lot of the original supports, and there's some new welding and new, almost caulking looking material to help seal the bases. So a lot of these old green supports have like a bronze base and then like a silver tip at the bottom going into the new supports. So parts of the weld or parts of these supports, have some new fitters on them or some new stuff on them. So that's at least nice to see. And yeah, not only were there ladders set up in front of the loop, but there was also ladders set up past the loop. And over there, there was just tools out everywhere. There were nuts from a lug nut wrench, along with a lot of tools being left around, and there was these new boxes that just popped up. And these new boxes, they kind of had like a wine symbol and like a circular symbol. It looked like something about like radio frequency and interference. And I found that was pretty interesting as well. Very, very interesting. Beautiful afternoon here at the Knott's. Very beautiful afternoon here at Knott's. At the Berry Farm, as I was going to say. The balloons have done their last balloon ride for the day, but we're here obviously to check out our favorite, my favorite coaster. And so talking with guest services today, yeah. Well, before I get into what we heard up front, let me just do a little zoom in here to show you what's going on. Excuse the glare, but yeah, right as that piece of track is supposed to connect, you can see I'm trying to shield the light the best I can. You can see the ladder over here, and then it's in between these two pieces. But essentially, what's going on here is it must be related to the launch. That's all I can think of, because this piece here is where the launch is going to end as we're going into the loop. So it must involve the LSM, LIMs they're putting in. And all I can think of is that they're needing to be very careful. And this is going to be the heart of the ride here. This is going to practically be the heart and the brain. So it is so important. We can see Lucy down there managing everybody, making sure everybody's in line. And yeah, show you a little bit more of what's going on. But yeah, I just couldn't believe the amount of tools and stuff down there. And it was just a great sign between that little, they have like this little, kind of like a little steel cable, and then like some rubber cable wrapped around it here. Kind of, it's not holding anything together, but it's just kind of like a wind brace, just to kind of keep everything connected here. All right, you can see Snoopy working pretty hard here. Animatronic Snoopy and the Woodstock and friend, working for their little train mine car here. But just right above that, you'll see, partially by in front of this maintenance bay for the old train and the new train, into this loop area. Yeah, they've really done a lot. And earlier on Jaguar, as you saw, it was a lot of fun to actually go through that loop again, you know, and kind of simulate the process, except we're going through it from a different angle, so that's cool. Over here, there's more equipment, some of the cats and then different Rangers and different vehicles they got over here that we were able to get a sneak peek of when we were on Jaguar. And we had a several minute stapling. Over here, I can see the back of Soul Spin. Looks like it's going to be getting more work. We see some ladders up here. So it looks like they're preparing to do something, unless that's part of the ride, but I believe they've added those extra ladders here, so that is kind of cool. But yeah, it wasn't stuck today as far as I know. I'm imagining hearing a wrench turn, and that, we might see the guys start getting to work right now. But I think that's just kind of the sound effects of the background here. But yeah, a lot going on here, so this is kind of the focal point. But yeah, back to what guest services said. So today, I just asked, hey, so what's going on with the ride? Any updates on Montezuma? And they said, we don't know when in 2026, but that's been the plan all along. I'm like, 2026? That's news to me, because you guys, in your interview that the park president or whoever in charge of the park made an interview with Orange County Register this year in April, said, we're excited for the ride to come back as soon as possible, just as excited as you guys are. We're eager to test it and get it going. And but they did imply 2025. They hadn't made an official statement this year. The end of last year, they did say it was resuming in 2025. So at this point, they're playing the hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil. Basically just don't notice this almost complete coaster here not operating yet. Don't ask about it, don't ask any questions until it's ready. It's kind of basically the game they're playing, but we want to know. Fans of Cedar Fair, fans of Six Flags, fans of Schwarzkopf, fans of coasters in general. So this had been standing but not operating in that refurbishment for so long that just that glimmer of hope here, that light at the tunnel, or in this case, light through the trees and then, and through the Calico Mine ride and log ride here, things are just looking fantastic. So let's work our way over here and show you a little bit more underneath this station. Looks like everything's been going well here with the refurbishment. And, the acorns are going to fall. Plenty of acorns here. And a great look here, actually. Again, at some of the behind-the-scenes madness here. There is this new kind of fencing here. I believe this is going to go under a piece of the launch track somewhere or next to it. And there's some different steel cables, different parts here, bags of accessories, of course the other equipment over here. Mainly just generators and electrical stuff and stuff they need to work at night. So let's see. We do have that piece of the forklift they seem to have taken off and left there. I know moving this track and all these parts is really heavy, but I do think it's a good sign we're getting that last piece soon. Maybe it's from Jaguar. You know, we got a big kitty litter spot here, so I guess this is where the Jaguars go to the bathroom. We have the litter box here for the Jaguar and company, all the Jags. But yeah, just a big pile of sand here. That's why I joked it was like kitty litter. But it looks like they're still getting a little more work done here. Cement footers, and they're gonna clean up as they go. But yeah, it's just the history meets the present, and we're literally doing, it's literally not like Twisted Colossus, but they're literally doing this project to restore the old track, keep it as original as they can, while changing parts they need to, and more research will be done, but I believe this is almost the complete track, original, minus any parts that need to be refurbished, possibly the loop. And yeah, you know, the track looks great. I don't recognize some of this blocky stuff in front of it, but it's, you know, normally we're higher up and we've had this different vantage point for so long here. Now going into the Forbidden Fortress, or where our hopeful theming will go. Station looks pretty empty and hollowed out here. And it looks cool, but yeah, not too much going on in the Bat Cave. You know, we don't have any animatronic lizards or any animatronic iguanas, or, you know, we don't have any like animatronic booby traps or anything showing up yet. Kind of like when they put the new snake in at Indiana Jones at Disneyland, you know, they saw it coming in. And so yeah, we'll know when that stuff comes. But in the meantime, things are looking great. I don't see any new railings in the station yet, but they're definitely trying to, you know, keep this on date. And it looks like it's going to be 2026, as I heard from guest services. And I don't think they meant to slip that out. It's fine, you know, because I already saw it coming. But yeah, that pretty much is where it's looking here. We're looking at an early 2026 release. You know, it's kind of just pulling straws, or just kind of seeing how it goes. You know, there's never any guarantees. But at least for coasters, we have a guarantee it's returning. And it's not a question of if, it's just a question of when. So yeah, episode 21 here of Montezuma and the Forbidden Fortress. I was gonna say Montezuma and the, almost sounds like I was gonna make a Disney, like Alice in Wonderland or Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, or Montezuma and the Three Ducks. I don't know, you know what I mean? Montezuma and the Peanuts gang. Just, yeah, make a little Peanuts cartoon. Have the Peanuts ride Montezuma when it reopens. That would be a lot of fun, actually. That'd be really cool. We're just jamming out to some Camp Snoopy tunes. And here we are checking out this view of the backspike. All right, and if you're having fun, if you're enjoying this update with all of us, then don't forget to like and subscribe, because it helps the channel. Basically, if you watch Montezuma's last launch, or the last day of Montezuma's Revenge 2022, you know, the video I put out on that, basically we heard the last ride. We had the last ride publicly, and then we heard the employees get the last final ride. As we walked through this cave, and we heard it going through the loop and saw it go through the loop for the last time while looking through the waterfall here. How just gorgeous. We'll hopefully come back and do some more Halloween adventures, and we'll update you on more of the decorations and fun stuff when that comes. But yeah, we went into this cave and we saw it launch for the last time. And I think it's called the last night of Montezuma's Revenge, or the last launch. But yeah, it's definitely on the playlist of Montezuma's Revenge construction and refurbishment update videos. But so this is special in my heart. Also a special place, you know, growing up here. And not only do I always get Disney vibes, but before that even, this place has been special to me since the late 80s. I've been coming to Camp Snoopy, you know, since I was probably 3, 4, 5 years old. So yeah, we heard the loop here. We didn't necessarily see it, but we heard it and we saw parts of it. So yeah, guys, it's been a great day. We appreciate y'all joining us in this adventure. So we'll catch you up front. So we hope you have a wonderful night, and it's been a blast. Thank you. And as we choose our path here and choose our destiny, we go right bridge, left bridge, or right Twix, left Twix, like Six Flags. Here we are. And this won't be the best camera angle, but again, we just wanted to express how much we appreciate you guys coming on the journey with us. It's been over 3 years, and it's been a lot of fun, a lot of miles. And yes, I am low-key struggling to get through this bridge and keeping the camera straight and not rolling my ankle, but that's totally fun. Man, all the times as a kid, we would just run through this thing and just bounce on it all day. And now we're just happy it's here. You know, we love you all. We don't have to give you the long, sappy goodbye today, but please take care of each other. Remember that life is beautiful, life is good, and remember to keep riding coasters, keep doing what you love, focus on your hobbies, your dreams, your passions, and remember you can help make this world a better place. Just being thoughtful with your actions and sharing your love in a positive way. So in that being said here, have a wonderful night, and we'll see you on the next update here from Matt, Jenny, and the rest of the gang here at Knott's Berry Farm and for Mostly Coasters and Theme Parks. All right, guys, yes, and in this outro post update here for Montezoomas Revenge, episode number 21, they've really made some progress here on Montezoomas Revenge. They've been installing a lot of stuff in the ground here, apparently conduit, plumbing, electric, and really getting ready for this launch. Supposedly getting the LSMs ready. But other YouTubers have pointed out, and other people have pointed out, well, where's the fins if they're going to be LSM launched? So, could be something else. It could be an LIM. I do doubt they're going to put another flywheel in, but that would be pretty awesome. And I can tell you guys, it smells like fresh wood over here. So, we have construction going on. They've been building these new bases. They're probably going to pour some more cement once they got everything taken care of over here that they need. But yeah, big updates here as things have really been coming along. And there's been a lot of work here day and night. I literally just saw maintenance coming out of the kind of like employees only entrance and exit by the exit to Sierra Sidewinder. So over here, as the work continues, you can see, you know, putting this coaster back together is definitely very thirsty work, as we have the thermos here and some kind of energy drink, it looks like, from one of the construction workers. But yeah, over here I've been hearing that a lot's been going on with this queue, and on top of that, work beneath the queue getting ready for the new Montezuma the Forbidden Fortress. It looks like they're gonna at least attempt to put some cool theming up here. I've seen some online renderings of potential, like what the artwork could look like. I'm not entirely sure if all that fan artwork it's based on a lot of promises made, but I'm not sure how accurate it's going to be to the final depiction. But anyway, this new footage was shot with a different phone, so if it looks different than the rest of the video, that's why. And full disclosure, we had to take a short break here from the channel. Had to get some new equipment, and you know, now with the new phone, we're ready to continue on many more adventures here and hopefully improve. And yes, in conclusion here, it is just such a great, very peaceful right now. On this nice evening, the park actually is just closing, but rather than getting that last ride, we came here to get some gorgeous night video here of the Forbidden Fortress and everything to come. And it looks like, wow, they're starting to work on the roof too. I think some of these beams, if they haven't been changed out, you know, I know some of them have been getting wood rot, so they're going to change out some of the wood beams up here. They might just put a new roof on. Might be the same roof, same type of roof, or they might go for a different design on the roof. Now, let's see. Lots of paint over here. Got the Home Depot buckets. We got the Jaguar cars just sitting here in the night with the cats, with the Jag cats. They probably have eaten enough park guests for one adventure, as I mentioned. No, just kidding. I will save that for my next Halloween adventure, though. So it's looking pretty good. I spoke to somebody with maintenance last weekend who said they're working on it. It's coming along. It's been a lot of work, but they've made a ton of progress, and it will be this year. We don't know when, slowly but surely. But yeah, guys, it will be this year. So again, we appreciate you coming along and watching this update through the... Wanted to get you guys, you know, the current situation behind the scenes and show you everything going on here. And I love how the old, some of this old track from when they used to store the Beagle Bonanza down here. It almost looks like they have a little car. It's probably sitting next to the track, but it almost looks like a little mine car. They're rolling here on the track. So I am very excited. So much is going on. And this is just a great time to be a fan of Schwarzkopf's Six Flags or Cedar Fair. A great time to have a annual pass or a membership. So we do appreciate y'all watching. So I think we're going to wrap it up here and call it a night. And thank you again for joining us in the adventure. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, as it really helps us. And just like the flashing K is reminding you, join us on the next adventure here. And from everyone here at OC Coasters and Theme Parks, we wish you a wonderful night. We bid you farewell, and we will see you here much sooner than the last update for episode 22 coming soon of Montezoomas Revenge construction refurbishment update. Especially now that they finally got the ocean in motion, and they finally got things cruising along here. So until next time, you guys hang tight, remain seated, and hopefully we'll be launching on this baby sooner than later. Hopefully keeping Jaguar around for a bit longer. So next time, take care and have a wonderful night, guys.